Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to move the blogs to the home page. So we want the home page to just have a continual stream of the latest blog entries. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the admin area, log in, of course, and if we click on website, and by default it goes to web pages, and if there's two different ways you can do it. You can go to the page and add the blog, or you can go to the blog and add it to a page. I think this will give us a little bit more flexibility. So we're going to start with the page. So we're going to click on home, and then over here we're going to click on add modules to web page. What that's going to do is give us basically everything that we can add to a web page. So this is kind of cool, so you can browse through what you want to add. But anyways, we're going to go to blogs, and we're going to use this option here, display latest post across all blogs. So if we do that, we have this deal here, and we click on customize to show how many of the latest entries we want. Let's choose 7 because that's the perfect number, and we're going to display those. We're going to remove all this content here and display them right here. We're going to click on insert at that point, and it inserts this little tag here, and that's all we need to do. Once we click on save and publish, and let's go back to the home page of the site, Church Template website, we can see that now we have our welcome home, welcome to Church Template website, and there's the blog. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this blog entry here and maybe edit this one. So in this case I'm going to go to blogs, click on my blog, which is that default blog. You can change the name of this blog, but just note that when you do that, that does change the name of where the blog lives in terms of the URL string. So if I click on welcome to my blog, it takes me to a URL that includes this underscore blog is where all the blogs live, but then there's this name here, my blog, represents that name that you enter in there. So if you change that, this URL will change. So just be aware of that. So you want to get those the way you want them up front at the beginning. Anyways, I can click on blog posts. Okay, so this is the details of the blog itself, but the blog posts are the individual entries in the blog. And so here's those 2 blog entries. This was the first one. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. And we'll go back here and go back to the home page. We see there's just one blog now, one blog entry. And we'll go ahead and edit that. And so now we can edit this in a WYSIWYG editor again. This is my first blog post on this website. This is the first blog post for this church website. Plan to publish all types of news, events, and other things you need to know about the happenings of this church on this blog. Please check back regularly for the latest news and updates. And the Chrome spell check does work in here, so that's a good thing. And we'll scroll down here and say save and publish. And I think it's already done it. And let's go ahead and refresh this here, and there you go. Okay. And we can go ahead and go back to we can actually create a new blog post right here. If we wanted to change to a different blog, we could do that. So we can post a new blog. So let's go ahead and do this. First of all, let's go back to here and let's create actually let's go back to blogs, create a new blog, call this one adult ministry blog, save that, go back to blogs again, create a new blog. There's another way to do it. You can just use this menu here to create a new blog. Youth blog. Save that. Let's create another one called children's blog. Save that. And so, you know, right now, if we go back to the website, those blogs really don't show up anywhere. And so we would need to make a page similar to this blogs page to include that. But why don't we instead go ahead? Well, first let's go ahead and add a post. Let's say into the children's blog. New post. The children's ministry will have a children's lock-in this Friday night. Cost is $3 per child and must sign them up by Thursday noon. Third through fifth graders. All right, we'll save that. Oh, post title. Children's lock-in. You'd probably want to go ahead and put some tags in here as well. Lock-in, children's ministry, whatever you want to use to give that page some more relevance. And let's go back to the home page and see what happens here. As you can see, the children's lock-in is showing up right above the from our my blog. This is coming from my blog. This is coming from the children's blog. And so as blogs are updated throughout the site, the home page is going to be updated with all the latest events. So that's kind of a cool feature. And that's what we're going to cover in this video.